Hey, wait, Nathan, wait. Here, I wanted to show you something. Wait.
Okay.
Gotta read that.
What? Awesome! Approved! It's official. We are approved to go to Nova Scotia and New Brunswick. And also, our house is sold.
Well, it's closed.
It closed.
Yeah, it closed
it's
Monday
gone.
in Nova Scotia, so it wasn't totally official until this week, and now it is.
Yeah, so we're no longer homeless.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Also, 3 of 4 of us are vaccinated.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 of us got the poke.
Yes, we wanted to have that so that we didn't, I don't know, back things up, I think, for people in Nova Scotia. So we tried to get everybody in before we left, and we accomplished that, so
yeah,
that's done.
Mission accomplished. And last of all, we got our trailer packed. It's full.
That's right. Our bags are packed. We're ready to go.
We're standing here outside someone's door.
That's right. Anyway, so, and true to us, we like to do things differently. So the way that we are moving our things to Nova Scotia is perhaps not typical. It is a little bit different, and so that's what really this video is all about. Stay tuned to see how we did it all. Yay, we reached our first 100 subscribers. I wanted to say a quick thank you here in case you didn't catch our video that I made just a couple of days ago. It's really quick if you did want to take a trip over there and see it. In this video, we're going to talk about how we fit the furniture from our 1,600 square foot house into a 72 square foot trailer. And really, what we're talking about is, could we do it? I don't know. No, we couldn't. The reality is we could not fit all of our stuff into that trailer. But first, we're going to talk a little bit about why we chose a trailer as opposed to just getting a moving company and bringing all of our stuff. And so one of the biggest reasons why we did this was because when we went to go and ask moving companies what it was going to be like how much it was going to be able to move all of our stuff, it was anywhere from $7,000 to $12,000 to bring our things out to Nova Scotia from Ontario. So we just couldn't handle the fact that we would have to put out that kind of money just to bring our stuff out there. And so we thought about different alternatives, and one of them was buy our own trailer and bring it out. We had planned to trade our car in for a truck anyways, and so it kind of fit. Our idea was and is to have a trailer that we can fit as much of our stuff into to bring out, and then sell the trailer when we get there to get our money back from that investment. And I do believe that we'll probably get pretty much everything back from it because, I know that the trailers here are hard to find. I'm going to guess it's the same in Nova Scotia, and I think we'll probably get all of our money back. So that's awesome. So that means instead of just putting $7,000 to $12,000 out, we're basically going to come up with our move as just simply our drive out there, the cost of driving out. And so now we have to figure out, our next problem is, how do we fit as much of our stuff into the trailer as we can? And so we did take some video about this, so you're going to see some of that, and we'll talk a little bit about the choices we made in being able to slim down to fit it all in there, and I think you'll be surprised at just how much we could fit.
Everything can't fit in the trailer. We can't bring everything with us. So we had to come up with a system on what to get rid of and what to keep. So we made a priority list. The top of that priority list was necessity. What are the things that we can't live without for the 14 days of quarantine? We can't go shopping during that time, so it's the things that we absolutely need to have. For us, furniture-wise, the top of that list was our couch, our beds, that sort of thing. We can't live without those, so we need to bring those with us. So we started packing around those items. We also looked at things that we could leave behind, things we didn't need to really bring with us at all, and if it wound up in storage for a year or two, it would be okay. These items included things like our keepsakes, mementos from our wedding, baby's first blankies, things like that. Then we looked at what fit. Of course, really large items, sort of lost points, really small items gain points, and if they were very small or if they were fluffy or squishy, then we just brought it with us. It could fit in between all the other items. It was easy to squeeze in, so if we could squeeze it in, we did. Also, kids' toys. Kids' toys were a tricky one. We wanted to make sure that the kids had lots of toys. Of course, it's difficult to get rid of toys, especially when the kids are around. So we really wanted to make sure that they had a good amount of toys, and so we really looked at sets. I think one of the sets, of course, was Transformers. We had quite a few Transformers, so we kept those all together. And then, of course, there's expense. How expensive is it to replace the item? If we got rid of the couch, of course, we already decided that it was a necessity, but one of the other things with the couch was it's very expensive to replace a couch. So that was another huge deciding factor in making sure that we kept the couch. We had quite a few items that we could replace. If something was cheap, on the other hand, very cheaply second-hand, that we definitely went that route. If we didn't need to take it and we could just replace it with a $10 purchase on Facebook Marketplace, then that's exactly what we did. Which brings me to this point. A lot of our items are already second-hand. So it's easy to replace them. It's easy to find replacements, and so we really love secondhand things. And not only just because it's cheap, but also because we're sort of eclectic people. We have varied tastes. We like strange things. We like to sort of make our own style, and so secondhand items really allow us to do that sort of thing. We're also fairly non-committal. So one of the great things about having secondhand items is you don't wind up keeping them for too terribly long, because they don't tend to last. And and you don't have that long sentimental attachment to them, or you don't have that attachment that comes with spending a lot of money on them. Also, one of the reasons we really love secondhand items is because it's good for the environment. Anytime you can repurpose or redirect something from the landfill, that's always a win. So buying secondhand really allows us to sort of, participate in helping the environment, which is great. And those are all the reasons why we love secondhand, and that's how we decided on what was going to be packed and what not to pack.
So we're ready to go. The only thing left to do is to say our goodbyes, which is going to be our video next week.
So remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and join us next week for our goodbye video. And remember to join us every further mile.